Okay, so this video response is for, let me just look at my notes, Jarvis Roan. I just listened to your SoundCloud. I listened to your song. Song is over. Just got finished listening to it, and I took some notes for you. And the first thing I want to talk about is the production. You want to update your production sounds. The sounds that you're using are very stock, like very standard, something that you'd hear in like a keyboard demo. So I'm not sure what type of equipment you're using. If you're using an MPC, I would suggest to upgrading to the top of the line of the MPC, whether it's the 4000 or whatever, just to update your production sounds because it sounds a little dated. Also, too, I feel like the chords that you're playing are not moving in sync with the melody of the song that you're singing. So it may be a good idea to bring in a different keyboard player to help enhance your chords and just take your chords different places so that you could focus on the melody of the song. Now, when we talk about the song and song structure, your verses are way too short. There's also no pre-chorus to set up an actual hook. So when the hook comes in, it comes in really fast. You don't really expect it. And the hook is just not interesting enough. I think that you could make that hook a lot more interesting. Even though it's a slow song, the hook seems to drag out a little bit. I think that you could incorporate more lyrics, which is, weird for me to say because I always stress to people with the hook being repetitive and simple and less lyrics. But in your case, I feel like you need more lyrics because your verse is so short and you get to that hook so fast. Going back to the production side of it, the drums could be more interesting. You should be using snares instead of claps in the percussion section, or a different sound, a different snare sound. Your percussion sounds like a live band, and you want, all of the other elements around this to sound like a track, a program track. So that's one thing to focus on with the production. The sections of the song itself have no transitions. So there are no drops that take you into the pre-chorus or that take you into the chorus. So everything is just linear. It's like one run-on sentence. And songs need dynamics. They need drops. They need swells. They need the highs and the lows to, make it more of an interesting ride and just not so straight ahead, straightforward. So what I would suggest to you is, to you being a producer and a songwriter, I would focus on one thing first and get really good at that. If you're going to focus on being a producer, then focus on being a producer and bring in a songwriter to write over your tracks. Get those tracks, to be top of the line quality. Get the right kind of equipment that you need to get a great track and a great recording. Or if you're going to focus on being a songwriter, then branch out and collab with other producers so that you can focus on song structure, focus on getting a great hook that people remember and will not forget. I'd love to hear more from you. Thank you for choosing songsbymac.com. And you can come follow me on Facebook under Makiba Woods, and we can finish the conversation. We can continue the conversation. Any questions you have, I'm more than happy to answer for you. Thank you again.